doesn't come back. Hey, there we go. That looks like we got light on there. Excellent. All right. It's time. Fucking cook. Jesse, we need to cook. 'Cause I'm in my head. All right, let me get this swapped over, and then we'll get started. Bam, wham, bam. All right, friendos, it is that time once again. Welcome, one and all, to Femboi Feast. It is a lovely early November evening, but we're going to make ourselves our usual pumpkin muffins, and it looks like Gimbap won again for the cooking votes, so we'll make that. I have a couple of ideas and variations. And I'm going to make curry, probably in a pretty large batch. So get ready for that. As usual, join us afterwards for some games over at Discord. If you haven't checked out the YouTube, you probably should. There is Shelby's Crafts and website. And if you want to support the stream extra, get yourself some cooking votes and get involved with the cooking streams, there's the stream wish list. But I am going to go downstairs. Let's get this rolling. And now I should be on this one. I do have to actually turn off the, I think, noise suppression and noise gate for this. So there we go. Should be a little bit better. But let's get ourselves downstairs. I have my phone. Laptop's already set up. Fridge. Oh no, that's Lou. Hi, Lou. Hi, Luna. Hi, Sunday. Hello, Gidgertons. And good evening, chat. Right, so let's get started on this. Good evening, one and all. I have carrot in the fridge. I got a cucumber. But hopefully you're all having a good one. I need a beverage because I've literally not really had anything to drink during that run. But yeah, we'll probably be graced at some point by Sunday and Gidgertons, but fresh iced tea. I also have the chicken thighs. We'll be using that in the curry later. Kettle. And I think that's all we'll need, realistically. I have potatoes out. Yeah, welcome in, one and all, friend. We're gonna be super, super lazy. Not lazy, but I mean, curry cubes exist for a reason. But what I am gonna do is I'm gonna make it in larger batches. I also did buy my bi-monthly bag of rice. So we'll see that. And I did get some regular Spam for the Gimbap because I'm not making it with fish. Shelby's not a huge fish fan either. Like I said, unfortunately, I was unable to secure a pie pumpkin, so I did get a decorative one. We'll cut it open and see if that works. If not, we actually have the actual pumpkin, not seasoned butternut squash. So that's what we're gonna work with. I am gonna adjust the lighting in here. Alexa, turn off front light. Thank you. Sunday. And there we go. That should kind of take the shadows off of my face at least. But we should be good to go. All right. So first things first, I am not a Drake fan. Drake sucks and belongs in prison. But let's get the rice going because we're gonna need rice and we're gonna need pumpkin. So I am going to turn the oven, let's just do 350 to see if we can roast this. Okay. No. So, I did my duty, and listen, the price at like H Mart is better, but 10 pounds of jasmine rice in a resealable bag. I think it was like 25 bucks. I should honestly just get like the actual size ones that we're looking for, but like I said, we went to a grocery store, not H Mart, so the price is not where I need it to be. So, because I am going to be making curry, I am going to be making gimbap. I'm just going to make a fuck ton of rice, and then we'll just put it in the fridge later. For those of you unfamiliar with how this works, here you go. It's time to wash the rice. So, because we are making enough for curry and I need some for gimbap, I'm gonna treat it basically all the same, but I'm gonna do like 3 cups. Yes, Sunday. This rice smells great. Some fresh jasmine. Back it up. So, rice is very simple. Get yourself a rice cooker, a pressure cooker, whatever have you. Just make sure this reseals. If not, I'm gonna have to vacuum seal it myself. Decent seal, good job. Disney is awful, and I only support their endeavors to continue to screw with Florida. So, we are going to wash the rice. I'm gonna get the actual pressure vessel over here. Actually, hit it with the spray boy. Now, should be pretty simple. As usual, you're just gonna kind of wash it until it stops looking all dirty. We're not making sticky rice, so we don't need the extra starch, I promise. It's going to be sticky enough as is. So, as usual, when you're making rice, you have a couple of options. Quaz is still in the chat as an honorary, and, well, not honorary, he is actually Asian. As resident Asian, he can teach us all about the finger method. Or, if your fingers are fucked up, you don't have any, or whatever. Literally, unless you're making like long grain brown wild rice, you're just gonna do like 3 cups of rice, 3 and a little bit more cups of water. Bring this back. There we go. Yeah, I felt a little bit too close. So that's 2. And we'll do 1 and do a little bit extra. Realistically, you're looking for like a 1 to 1.1 ratio for most rices. Jasmine, white, basmati, sushi, whatever have you. Okay, so the Instant Pot, I'm just gonna make sure that my O-rings are on where they belong. Just gonna kind of let that vent, and we're just gonna do rice. That should be good to go. Easy peasy. Don't know why anyone struggles with this shit. You don't need to buy it in a bag. Okay. Next up, what do I have going on? That's right, curry and pumpkin muffins and gimbap. So, I guess, let's take a look at the inside of this small pumpkin, which is probably a decorative gourd. We'll see what it looks like. Sunday. Come here. I'm trying to think how I should probably cut it this way. Yeah. Okay. No, this looks like a pumpkin on the inside. It smells like a pumpkin on the inside, so I think we might be okay. It's not exactly a pie pumpkin, but what it is a pumpkin. We'll add this, you know, we'll probably add this to the canned mix. Should also probably check if my wife wants pumpkin seeds. Sunday, what are you doing? To be fair, I love pumpkin seeds, but I really like them because it's just literally butter, salt, and pepper. All right, I now am going to get a sundae, enough. A metal spoon. So I wouldn't dry them because it would just take literally fucking forever and a half, Dan. What I would do is just bake them. So, metal spoon, what I want to do is basically scrape all the stringy stuff out. Like, is it edible? I guess. The texture sucks though. So, just scrape all that out. We just want all this good, solid flesh. Shbaba! All right, step 2 is we need fork because we are going to steam this. We are not going to turn it into a pressure vessel. Yeah, drying takes a while, and like the thing is you also need to control like the humidity. I mean, I guess if you really wanted to, you could do it in like a dehydrator. Like our stove actually has a dehydrate setting, which is pretty freaking neat. I actually use the, it has a setting for like proofing dough that is, like it doesn't kick the convection portion on full blast, but it like just turns it on like a gentle breeze and sets it at like just under 100 degrees Fahrenheit. And I gotta tell you, it works perfectly for proofing stuff that really needs it. Like the pretzel bread that I made, I used it there, and I gotta tell you, I was very pleasantly surprised. Ow. Okay, cool. So I have perforated some of it. Now I need to track down my wife. That's my wife! And figure out if she wants seeds. Okay, there are 3 black cats all in a row. What are you 3 doing? Hi, Lou. You look like a groundhog. Back it up. Hello. Oh, new cat? Ooh, new kitten. Okay, yeah. Do you want pumpkin seeds or no? Nah? Okay. Oh, word? Yeah, okay. Cool, cool. Well, we'll keep an eye out and tag her and bag her. Oh, okay. Well, she let you handle already? That's cool. Yeah. So no pumpkin seeds? Okay. Well, then I'm not going to worry about it. But it smells like a pumpkin. So I think we're in business. I mean, yeah, like I don't think it is going to be like incredibly bad mixed in with the actual stuff. And yes, the orange juice is still good until like November, I think. So that is good. All right, scoop the rest of this out, and we'll oil this bad boy up like I'm going into a bodybuilding competition, and we shall get some actual pumpkin in the pumpkin muffins. One to two. So for me, 1 to 2. Well, first of all, what kind of rice are you using? Because like 1 to 2, I always end up with like it ends up more porridge-like. 1 to 1 gets you a nice sticky, not like the dessert, but like it is a nice and sticky. You don't have to worry about the individual grains of rice. It turns into great fried rice and good sushi rice. But then again, I also do mine in like a pressure vessel of sorts, even though it is mostly venting. So, I mean, that's probably part of it too. Okay, that should be good. I am going to grab a baking sheet. Perfect timing. So I don't know how long this will take in the oven. It will take a time, but I'm basically just looking for the outside to get like nice and, not blistery, but like you'll be able to tell that it's fork tender, and then we can just kind of mash it all together. So, I am, hey, Sunday, stop being weird about food. Sunday, do not make me come over there. I'm gonna take a little bit of oil on the inside of this and work it around the outside as well, because otherwise it'll just get dry. That's what it should sound like, Melfi. Yo, what up, Rico? Just in time, brother. Said I want some waffles, a chicken sandwich, free. Unforgivable. I forgot that water's hotter than hell. Wow. My dishes are always fucking clean, I'll tell you that much. So are my clothes. We are making some Gimbap tonight. We're gonna make some actual pumpkin muffins, which I do fucking love making. I'm gonna check this in like 25 minutes. And I'm gonna make like curry, like for the week kind of a deal. Just like I'm making a large batch of it. It'll kind of just get frozen. But we're gonna do it easy method with the old curry bricks. This can live over here for now. But I will kind of show off a lot of like the little time saver techniques, as I call them, to make life a lot easier. Yeah, don't do exactly 1 to 1. Do 1 to a little bit more than 1. What you got, Bubba? Oh. Can I show everyone your beaded lizard? What do you mean? Just hold him by the top. Oh. E. Oh. Okay. Well, we tried. We can try and carry him. Shelby crocheted a very large. Yeah, Shelby put it in the Discord, but if you want your very own very large beaded lizard.
Okay, it looks really dumb like that though. Don't stretch down now.
Yeah, I know he's all stretched out. It's fine. You can put them together. I think it's adorable. It's goofy. There's your man. All right. Listen, sometimes you have to. Yoink. Anyway, this is Sunday. She's goofy. Are you a goofy goober? Cat hat. All right. So we have that going. First up, we're going to be making, like I said, Japanese style curry. I'm going to be using like curry bricks. Standard golden curry. Do you want any extra spice? You just want it like pure Japanese style. I will say one way to make your Japanese curry better, like seriously, I'm saying this because I forgot to, is you want to grate an apple into it. I do not have any apple here, so fucking I'm the stooge. Huh? Nah, I'm fucking beat. But if you didn't know, that's why Japanese curry is generally pretty sweet. Yeah, looks like I'm just gonna make a 4-pack of this. Right, so we'll show you some really, really smart stuff to make it better. I have some red potatoes that are gonna go in this curry. And if there's one thing, there's only one negative I have with potatoes, is they always take longer to cook than everything else, and it's always awkward to time them. So, I'm just gonna cut these up into honks. How chunky you want your potato chunks. Pretty chunky. Okay, so we're talking like serious stew potato chunks. There we go. We got some thick boys invited to the party. Some thick boys and girls. I realize I've left everything in front of the cutting board camera like a fucking lunatic. So, some pretty sizable chunks. I'm gonna leave the skin on because it's better that way. I also don't have any peppers, and that is, again, okay. We don't need them. This is gonna be more of a hearty style curry. Just some potato, some onion, and let the flavor take over. Like I said, I also have some chicken thighs that we'll be working with. But potatoes. Potatoes are always the weird one because you either, if you're cooking it with another protein, you're either cooking it with raw proteins, which is, you know, it's not awful, but it's tough. You're gonna either end up with like they're done on the outside, but still rock solid on the inside, which is not great. Enjoy your incredibly awkward poops later. Or they are so overcooked, they're not potato anymore. They're just kind of existing. So, I'm going to teach you the old secret technique to get this right. I actually learned this from Diesel Boy because he was sharing recipes that he would make around the house with his baby. So, I'm going to grab this big honkin' plate. Yeah, S&B is really good. And we're just going to put, I have 3 potato. You want 4 potato? 3 potato. 3 potato? Okay. Looks like there's a little bit of extra honkin' that's on there. Sunday, stop it! And these are gonna go into the microwave for 1.5 minutes, and then I'm gonna check them. Yeah, we'll have to get potato next time we're around. I'm gonna take one onion. Do you want a carrot in it? Okay. Because I have one that I'll use for gimbap, and then I can put one in the curry. Carrot will also help add a little bit of sweetness to it. I'm gonna get the good knife for this because this is gonna be into the curry. How you want your onion? Slices, dices? Huh? Okay, so you want it diced, so it's like it basically melts into it. Bring everyone in for the dicing cam. I'll check on chat in just a second here. So, also, how's our audio? We need any adjustments anywhere? So, quartered the onion. I'm gonna go vertically, and then I'm gonna cut across. You wanna watch your fingies when you do this, but not all the way through. And there we go. That is one diced quarter. I'm gonna do the others as well. Considering this is gonna be a pretty large batch, there's gonna be 3 potatoes in it. I have some chicken thighs that are in it. It should be a pretty rockin' curry, and then I can portion it out and freeze it. And then we can just kind of warm it up when we want. So again, you probably want to use the sharpest knife you have in the house when you're doing your dicing, because it just makes it a lot fucking easier, and you're less likely to cut your fingertips off. Chat. So, half a diced onion. May as well use the whole thing. We'll check on those potatoes in uno segundo. These are going to sweat down very nicely in the curry as well. Now I will tell you, dicing an onion is going to make your eyes water more than any other way because you are cross-cutting all of the cells. So if you're sensitive to it, which apparently I am today, be prepared. All right, let me check our potatoes. So I actually am gonna throw them in for another minute. You want them fork tender. And before you say, Kios, why are you using the microwave? That's disgusting. Shut the fuck up. Do you want your potatoes to cook evenly with everything else? Or do you wanna fucking wait here all night? Or have undercooked or overcooked potatoes? Because that shit ruins a fucking curry. You know what? So it's not exactly an apple, but you can, believe it or not, I'm actually gonna take a small portion of this carrot, and I'm gonna grate the carrot into the curry, and that'll break down very, very similar. So just a quick little, yeah, well, apple butter is a little bit different. I was thinking about tossing it in there though, don't worry. I'm gonna do some kind of rough cuts to this, and that's just kind of easy. Just rotate your carrot, cut it at an awkward angle, you'll be okay. They're gonna be roughly the same size. So we'll have some nice little carrot chunks in there. Delicious. Right, so Give him another 30 seconds. And then I do have my chicken thighs, which will go into the curry. Bubba, how do you want your chicken thighs? Smoky, spicy, sweet, tangy? What are you thinking? Because the curry base is going to be a bit on the sweeter side. Hi, Lovetail. How was your stream?
Yo, Loki, what's up?
Oh, you were cooking? What were you working on? Tonight we are making I'm gonna make a large batch curry. And we're also doing some Gimbap, and we're doing some pumpkin muffins from scratch. Welcome in, if you don't know me, I am Kios. Oh, you're doing League of Legends? Okay. Well, listen. Hi, Loki. It's good to see you. If you ever want to learn, I do have a bunch of cooking streams up on the old YouTube, but cooking is in fact for everybody. All right. Okay, so these look good to get them basically pre-cooked. One, the plate is hot as fuck, but two, we have they're a bit spongy. So, I'm sorry, Bubba. How do you want the? Okay. But yeah, we got a full-on cooking stream here. I am gonna get this moved over here. Share food, okay. Yeah, I mean, so this is just gonna be a pretty basic curry, like from curry bricks. But just, you know, giving it a little bit of spice, making it easier, making it manageable in larger batches. So, we're gonna get our chicken thighs out. But welcome in. If you don't know me, I'm Kios. I'm here. I'm queer. No back pain today. We just PB'd in Yakuza Like a Dragon. I cook, I clean, I speedrun, I cosplay. My wife crochets. Apparently, we enjoy activities that start with the letter C. But how was your stream, Lovetail? How was League? I've never played it intentionally. Yeah. Okay. So, we got some chicken thighs here. I'm just gonna trim some of the excess fat off of this. Don't recommend doing all of it. It is chicken thighs. Like, the flavor is really good. Sunday, that is not for you. We'll probably be joined by our cats at some point. Sunday is right under my feet right now. But what I want to do is I want to make some nice little chunks. And in order of how we are going to cook things, to get the curry going, we're going to go protein first because chicken is going to take the longest. I intentionally microwave the potatoes so they do not take forever, and we'll give them a chance to cook all the way through without getting incredibly crispy. Conversely, if you want to take those potatoes, like say you want to make really quick hash browns, that's also the way I do it. I microwave them for like 2 or 3 minutes so they're cooked on the inside. Get a pan with some hot oil and just start blasting them in that, and it works out pretty well. So, chicken thighs, pretty easy. If you don't have them deboned, again, it's a little bit of work, but it is honestly worth it. But I'm gonna make these like pretty bite-sized chunks. We're gonna let the potatoes kind of control the curry in and of itself. Get a little bit of a clonk here. There we go. But yeah, Loki, good to see you. I hope you're feeling well, friend. I know it's been a complicated year for you. Our clocks go back tonight, by the way, apparently. So we don't get to super sleep in on Monday. Check in on chat just a second here. Just kind of in the zone. Trimming out my schmeat. But yeah, on the menu for tonight after this, we have some Golf with Your Friends, which everyone is free to join. Great game if you've not played it. very fun. I don't take it seriously. Some people do. Larry! And we'll have some 7 Days to Die, which anyone, again, is more than welcome to join. Jidge. Swear to God, you two start acting up in my kitchen, I'm gonna make lose it. I have 2 cats staring at the stove. That is not edible. We'll come through. Hello, gay people that live in my computer. It was good. You got destroyed by a giant wolf and a cat on a book. Interesting. I literally know nothing about League. Doing all right as you can be physically. Listen, one day at a time, brother. That's all you can do. And sometimes taking care of your mental health is a bit more important than the physical. All right. So I got some nice chunks of chicken. I have a GG. Hi, Jidge. And we have that pumpkin in the oven. I'm gonna check on it. I think I set it for like 25 minutes. We'll take a look if it's fork tender. It will likely take a little bit longer than that, but that's okay. That is just yeah, if y'all have any questions about me, about the stream, about cooking, about the Yakuza run we did, about Questing for Glory coming up, by all means, that's what we're here for. I've always really wanted to take these cooking streams to a slightly more educational angle. So, I am here to be probed for knowledge. Not that way, Melfi. I don't even have to look up. I don't even need to look back. I know you're going to make some smart-ass comments. Okay, I have diced up, well, not fully diced chicken, but should be in a good spot. Yeah, Gimbap is prepping by, I just have the rice. I did get some Spam. We'll toss that in the pan, and that'll be the schmeat. Rice is done. I have enough rice for curry as well. I need my rice spoon. Spatula is gonna work just as well. All right, so Melfi, here's what you get with a 1 to a little bit more than 1 ratio of rice. Very soft, fluffy, a little clumped. This stuff is great, and I'll tell you, like, if you let it kind of do its thing, it turns into tremendous fried rice. There's nothing much sticking to the bottom of the pot either. Very good. Let that chill out a little bit. Okay, so we have some schmeat, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get cooking on this burner. What's the knife I'm using for cutting up chicken? Sylvia, this is actually one of Babish's knives. It is just a standard Sentoku. It was gifted to me by Imp. I think they retail for 20 bucks, if that, and it's tremendous. It's honestly my go-to for like a lot of kitchen stuff. The other one, which is really nice, which was gifted by Xenos a while ago, is the G4 Global. I think this is nearing 80 bucks, but it is a tremendous all-purpose chef's knife. And then when I'm feeling fancy or I need something incredibly sharp, I have this, which was purchased in Japan from Aretsugu, a standard, I think it's an 8-inch chef knife, with my name on it. And that, God, if you get it while you're in Japan, is about 200 bucks. You can get them shipped over here or imported about 240 to 280. Yeah, you can do it before. I like to do it after. Where is my rice vinegar? Just a little bit here. Nothing too crazy. Actually, you know what? This is 3 cups of rice. We can get away with a little bit more. But I'll give that a good stir. Just so it gets through everybody. For me, I try not to fuck with the rice too much until it's like in prep stage. Because like this is going to be probably, I'll turn some of this into fried rice, and some of this will be rice for the curry that we're working on. So like I don't want to pre-season it too much because I like to season rice as I go through it. Do not make me get up. Hi, James. Okay. Pan has some heat. I'm gonna start introducing the chicken. Sunday, Jidge is laying there minding his own business. Back it the fuck up. But yeah, believe it or not, Babish's knives, like, for like a super popular internet celebrity that is super focused on cooking, his knives are really good and very fucking inexpensive. Which I think was, you know, it has been part of his thing. Because again, part of his channel is very similar to mine. He wants to show people how to cook. So we have some smoked powder going in, hickory. We also have some of my Mala spice mix from Fly by Jing, which has like some mushroom powder in it. Okay, Japanese seasoning. I have some shichimi here, which is a Japanese 7-spice. Just a little bit in there. You know what? I think I have something else that would go well in here. ETA on zombies? I don't fucking, what time is it? 8:30? Probably midnight as usual. A little bit of yuzu. Put a little mung in it. I don't mind mung bean, believe it or not. I'm a big fan of azuki bean, which is like black beans. Well, Japanese kind of black beans, or red beans. Cool. So it is gonna start smelling pretty nice in here. And I just wanna get this cooking through. So I just wanna get these starting to cook a bit, get like the pink away and into the white. And then I'll add the potatoes. I know. What, is Fantar busy or something? Yeah, you can use chicken broth or vegetable broth for stuff like that, Putin. It's tremendous. Like if you're making like a risotto, don't fucking use regular water. You use broth, please. So for the slicing like the carrots and stuff for the gimbap and the cucumber, because I'm gonna have to do it like matchstick style, we are definitely going to use the good knife for that. Okay, so the pumpkin in there is still hard. I'm going to give it another 10 minutes. Like, I want it to basically be soft, cave in when I poke it. We should be getting pretty, you know what, I can angle this a little bit better so we can kind of see what's going on in the pan. Get that out of the way. Looking pretty decent here. We're on like a medium-high heat. You don't want to go crazy with this, but like I said, I just want to get the raw cooked out of it for now. Like it doesn't need to be cooked all the way through because we still have a lot of flavor to add to this. Shoop. All right, looking pretty good. Potatoes are gonna go in. And there's a little bit of pumpkin in there as well. So, next thing I'm gonna add is adobo. It is not a Japanese seasoning, it is more of a Hispanic seasoning, but listen, it is going to go on pretty much everything you own. I would highly recommend checking it out. It is basically garlic powder, onion powder, salt, pepper. Like it is pretty much everything you're gonna put in every protein or vegetable style dish. So, I am going to, I don't think I have, the lid for this is in the dishwasher, so there we go. Put a partial lid on it. I want to give the potatoes some time to steam and cook through. What is the difference between a stock and a broth? Does it got bones in it? Are you making it from bones? So stock, I'm probably gonna actually fuck this up because they're kind of interchangeable. Pumpkin broth is vegetable. Chicken stock is from bone. Is there a technical difference between the two? Yes. Do people really care? No, not really. They're interchangeable for like the most part. All right. Ingredients and how long it's simmered, basically. Like when I make, so I technically make stock when I make chicken noodle soup. Like I start like whole chicken or drumsticks or whatever, and I let that all simmer, all the bones in, and I pull everything out, blend it down, and then I add that to the noodles and shredded chicken, and I add some more vegetables in. All right, that's starting to look really good. Next in is going to be our carrots and onions. Again, toss a little bit more seasoning in here. Again, like I said, you could shred some apple in here if you want. If you're going for like a pure traditional Japanese curry, I have a little bit of carrot that I can shred in there, which ain't gonna be the same, but it'll honestly be pretty damn similar. Because, carrot has a lot of sugar in it. Very simple, not as much as apples, but it is comparatively a very, very sweet vegetable. Something Terry Schiavo. Listen, only old people like me are gonna get that joke. So this is looking really good. I'll probably grab that camera in a minute, show y'all what we're working with. Too soon? What do you mean too soon? That was like 15 years ago. Actually, it was probably like 20 years ago. That's the fucked up part. Okay, so here's what we got going on in the pan. Looking pretty damn good, huh? So I am definitely looking, yeah, there we go. I'm starting to get some sweat out of the onions, and those shredded carrots are also starting to get a little soupy. We're starting to get a little moisture in here, which is what I want. I want it to start to get a little soupy. So we got our bricks here. Oh, this is a all right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get some water here, and it's going to be a good bit. What? I'm an awful human being. I know. Listen, I just try my best. But Got 4 cubes in here. And I probably should have broken these up a little bit more, but you know what? It's just gonna kind of simmer itself down. I'm actually gonna turn the heat off of that. Oh, you know what? No, I'm not. I'm actually going to crank the heat on this. And I want this to boil and then simmer. I think I threw the lid in the dishwasher. I did. So I'm going to actually have to wash this quick. Whereas people in Philadelphia like us would say they have to, oh God, I got to wash it. This overhang cabinet door. You son of a bitch. It didn't fall, it didn't smash into the ground, which was the goal. It rolled slowly there. One step at a time, Sheldon. Okay. Cool. We are getting some foliage, and wouldn't you know it, that really started to melt in. I'm kind of debating adding 4 more. That's a full letter grade. Hey Trad, you can suck my cock or balls. Yeah, professionals also don't wear crop tops in the kitchen, but you know what? I don't hear too many people complaining. You said you wanted it nice and soupy, Bubba? Well. I think I added just the right amount of water because this is very thick and soupy. Bubba. Oh, I hate it too. I live in Philly and like it's so weird because like I grew up speaking English, but people down here, you know, they gotta get wooder so they can do their wash. I think Ron said it ironically, but he is one of those wash people. That is some thick curry. I hope you're hungry. I'm going to poke the pumpkin. Can't see shit. Nope, it's almost there. Probably another 10 minutes. You ready for curry? Okay. I, however, am. I am gonna put some rice in here and plate this curry. So, this is a medium hot style SB curry with some potato, some carrot, some onion, and chicken thigh. And here you go, chat. Just for you. And if you're wondering how thick it is, the answer is this thick. 90 degrees. But hey, I mean, that is, it might be a little bit thicker than traditional Japanese curry, but I know it is, they enjoy it on the thicker side. Yeah, Pennsylvania Dutch is in fact not Dutch, it's German. What's up, Larkin? I am going to cover this a little bit. The potatoes, yeah, they're done, but they're just a little bit on the firm side. So, let them steam it up a little bit. Yeah, exactly. Isn't it incredible how shit like that happens, Chad? That is good. The medium hot is in fact medium hot. It's not really. I would put it as as spicy as medium salsa. Again, Japan in particular is a little bit odd with their spicy range. Thailand and Singapore is where you gotta watch out. They are Vietnamese too. When they mean spicy, they mean spicy. I really appreciate it. We have restaurants down here that have a 1 to 5 scale of spicy of not really spicy, mild, medium, spicy, and then the actual spicy is just called Thai spicy. So that's when you get the real shit. Right, Aki? It's super cute. Shelby got it for me for our anniversary. Okay. I should get started on getting the rest of our vegetables shed up for the gimbap. Which again, I still don't have a sushi roller. Sorry, I'm cheap and lazy, so we'll probably just figure it out and roll it by hand, I guess. Or alternate, you know what? Is anyone gonna be mad if I do a gimbap sandwich? Do it? Alright, bet. Alright, cucumba. Make ourselves some juliennes here. It's probably a better way to do this, but, leave me alone. And this is 100% absolutely when you need a very sharp knife. This is not the time to be like, I wonder if my knife is sharp enough. But it's good to see you, Aki. How are you? How is Toasty? Man, that was well brought up. Shame I wasn't. Hell yeah, super happy for you. A grocery, a restaurant, and a bakery with a mix of Chinese, Japanese, and other Asian stuff. Dude, I love shit like that, Sylvia. So we have things like H Mart and Latte Mart here, which also generally like they have Asian, Indian foods. Like I will say Asia in the whole sense, not just like Chinese, Japanese, like Asia. And they always have like bakeries in it and like food courts and like, oh, it's so good. So freaking good. Yo, what's up, Yim? Good for you. Yeah, what is your kind of like strat for julienning stuff, Trap? Because like I don't fucking have to julienne shit ever. Okay, I don't work in a professional kitchen. I don't, I'm not cooking for Michelin star chefs. What's your kind of go-to for that? I feel like we've had this discussion before. There is something that is like finer than julienning, but I never fucking remember what the technical term for it is. This curry is really fucking good. I'll have to see if I remember how to do the correct filling for like a Gimbap sandwich, but we do have to get this Spam going soon. And I gotta get these muffins going. I didn't even pull out the recipe for that yet, but we should be okay. It's nothing super crazy if I remember correctly. Yeah. No, I agree. Like there's no such thing as taking too much time julienning stuff. Those are darn close, and I mean it. Like, we're probably talking another 4 or 5 minutes. Like, it's soft, but there's just a little flux in it. Excellent curry. Yeah, you don't want any give when you're trying to make very precise cuts like that. You want everything to just be flat, laid out. Okay. That was really good. Once we get the pumpkin going, we should be good to go. And then I will get together the rest of everything else. Question, Bubba. You want muffins or you want a loaf? Okay. All right, change of plans. We're making it a loaf this year. Part of me also believes I don't think I have muffin tin liners. I actually do. I could probably do one of each. The question is, where are the muffin tins? Do you? No, the muffin man. Yeah, I could probably make 2 tiny loaves, and the rest can just go in muffins. I think that's probably the best move. Alright, so next I'm gonna get this spam ready. Yo, Alex, my guy, good to see you. How are you? How are you? How's Thor? I saw Thor got sick or something recently. Is he doing okay? Yeah, we got some curry, we got some pumpkin going. Yeah, make some gimbap. Alright. For those of you, like I once was, who were ignorant to the joy of spam, spam is good. Okay? And before you say, no, it's not, ask any Asian country what they think about spam. I mean, any Asian country. They fucking love spam. Make some nice slices here. Nice and thin. Do a couple thin boys, a couple thick boys. Now, do I recommend eating spam all the time? No, this shit is so fucking high in fat and salt content, you'll fucking die. But every once in a while, as a treat. Now, I know we've done it before, but I'm gonna try and make the folded gimbap sandwich. Thursday then? Thank you. Oh, Thor got the vid? That's awful. I hope they feel better very, very soon. What, cooking spam? Just sear it. Treat it like you would honestly any other meat. I mean, I think you can eat it directly from the can. I think. I know I have. But like, I was drunk and in my early 20s, so, you know, I was made of fucking you know, tougher things. Ready to eat, cold or hot. Okay. These are definitely done. And this is what it looks like when you roast a pumpkin. So, I'm gonna let this cool down a bit because it is fucking hot, obviously. And I will not be able to handle these until they're not as boiling volcanically. I need a better place for that. Un momento, por favor. These are gonna actually chill over here for a bit because that should be cooled down enough. Yeah, the things I did in my 20s, I would rather not admit to them because the statute of limitations is a thing still. Yeah, oh, I love salmon. To be honest, Alex, like, my wife is not the biggest, what I would call fish fan. She's not a huge seafood enjoyer. But if I said, hey babe, I'm gonna smoke a salmon, Bubba, I'm gonna smoke a salmon. Okay. But yeah, she is a salmon enjoyer to the max. Okay. I'm actually really hungry. Can you smoke a salmon indoors? They do, in fact, actually make indoor smokers. They are. They're not the cheapest thing in the world, but they do work fairly well from what I've heard. But like you're talking, I want to say like $300 to $400 for one of them, plus or minus. It's not incredibly like exorbitantly expensive, but it's not cheap. You got a vacuum sealer? Yes. Vacuum sealers are so good. Buy in bulk, vacuum seal that shit. That's what we do. It's the only way we can eat with any sort of quality. Like, realistically. Because like say hot Italian sausage, it's $5 a pound, or you buy it when it's on sale and it's $1.50 a pound, and you get 6 pounds of it, and then you just freeze it up. Same thing with chicken. Chicken they're so brutal with. Chicken breasts are like $5, $6 a pound, or get the family pack and it's like $2 a pound, and just vacuum seal it and freeze it individually. There we go, getting some color on the spam. Those are still hot as shit. Yeah, vacuum sealers are absolutely worth it. You can like Amazon one for I'd say like a decent one for like 40, 50 bucks, maybe even less. In all honesty, yeah, we've used those for a while as well. But like, in all honesty, like it's one of those investments. If you can then go to like a Costco or a butcher and get a big chunk of meat, like if you're a pork enjoyer, you can get like pork loins or pork chops, and they're going to be pretty expensive that are like pre-sliced, or you can get the whole loin for like literally $1 a pound or less, cut it up yourself and vacuum seal it, and it's literally like you've already made your money back on the vacuum sealer. It's ridiculous, but convenience is king. People will pay to not have to do shit, and they will pay extraordinary amounts. I'm a very thirsty boy. Step cameras off angle? Yeah. Thank you. A lot to take into view with this layout. Also, cold brew your damn coffee. Stop giving Starbucks money. They suck. Oh wait, can I say that, or are the Twitch police gonna tell me I can't talk about that? Those are some very impressive burps. I'm more of a flautist than a belcher. All right, that is coming together really nicely. Ha! But seriously, cold brew your coffee at home. It's great. Very easy. You roughly, for every 2 ounces of grounds, 10 ounces of water, fucking put it in a reusable cheesecloth, fill your container with water, seal it, shake the shit out of it, come back in 12 to 16 hours. Great coffee. Nice and mellow, but very strong. I had a plate. Where did it go? Right there. There we go. A nice little sear on our spam. Whoop. Whoop. That was cute. So, because we also have all that leftover rice, I'm just gonna sear all this up, and then when I make fried rice on Monday, I'm just gonna cube up the cut up spam, and that will be like a little special pork fried rice. Oh, I beefed that one. That'll be for me. That's my snack. Yeah, now sometimes you just gotta let your body reset, Alex. Like, I know you were going through a lot of stuff, so I get that. I remember the worst I ever had it. I had norovirus in college, which for those that aren't familiar with it, is very, very virulent. You are basically sick for about a week, pretty much a week, and you spend days alternating vomiting and diarrheaing. And on days 3 and 5, you get to do both. And it is awful. It is so awful. You can't control it. You feel great. You eat something, and then your body's like, yeah, no, you didn't. And it comes all the way out of you at alarming speeds and volumes. But yeah, my stomach was tweaked for that, honestly, for about 2-3 weeks in college, which sucks because, taking care of your body and getting access to good food when you're a broke college student doesn't really fucking exist anyway. But yeah, I was on bananas, rice, apple, and tea for pretty much weeks on end. Yo, Loki coming through with the resub. Big ups for 4 months. What is it? Norovirus. Yep, rat diet. Absolutely. It is like one of the best things when your stomach is just cooked. Yeah. So, I think I'm going to give this a shot. I didn't do a great job at it last time, but we are going to use some roasted seaweed, which is different than sushi seaweed. This is Gim which is why it's called Gimbap. It smells great. And what I'm going to do is very carefully find the grain. There is a grain in it where you can tear it into strips. And I'm going to just hit that one right there. Cool. Yep. Yeah, that's another thing, Sylvia, because like the gallbladder like really regulates a lot of weird stuff, but like it's weird. You're like, oh yeah, I used to eat this all the time. You get your gallbladder out, eat it, and then you are crippled over in pain on the toilet. My ex had hers yoinked, and it was pretty rough for months, really. I gotta tell you, it was like a fucking war zone. Okay, so let's gimbap this up. Normally you'd want to roll, but hey, we're gonna do this sandwich style. I could have put some egg in here. I don't think egg would have been a bad call. To be fair, egg is never a bad call. Like, let's be honest with each other. Unless you cannot have the egg. But me, I can have delicious egg. Shoutouts to the H-Bomber guy enjoyers in the chat. But there you go, little foldable hand gimbap with some Spam, some carrot, some rice, some cucumber. I'm just gonna pop this in here and this is gonna be real good. Once I get my hair out of my mouth. Last two pieces in here, and I'm gonna work on these loaves and muffins. Yeah, I would definitely say throw some egg in this bad boy too. Again, there's a lot of sodium going on in here. So you have seaweed and Spam, but look at that. Cute little handheld bitey boy. Bye-bye. What are you doing with your nosy? Is it too salty or porky or? I'm so glad you can't get pregnant because I would be concerned. Hey, yo. Yeah, good luck with that, Alex. One of our community members has her bottom surgery coming up in like a week and a half. One of our personal friends is trying to get hers set up as well. So very exciting. Fingers crossed for everybody. Yeah, the consistency is a little bit weird. Have you tried it like seared, Dan? Mm. Yeah, just blow it back at me. Yeah, out of the box, Spam is rough. Yeah. No, definitely. I know people like a lot of trans mass getting top surgery is like a huge thing. Like one, dysmorphia wise, but two, like, yeah, it's really great not to have to carry around multiple pounds all the time. Like that shit hurts. Yes, it is. Oh. All right, we are done with the spam. All right, so this is the recipe that I work off. It is going into the chat. Yeah, let's work with this one. This makes 30 muffins. I'm gonna make loaves instead. This will cook very similar. Okay, so this is 2. You know what? I might save that. I think we can get probably 15 ounces of pumpkin out of this. The real question is, does it taste like actual pumpkin? Yes, it does. It tastes like pumpkin. Great. It was a decorative pumpkin. I didn't know if they tasted the same. Okay. Yeah, no, listen, my guy, work whatever angle works for you. Fuck 'em. Hack your body. To be honest, there's nothing more punk than that, or cyberpunk. Okay, so. Let us. I think I can start squashing those. Make some room for throwing elbows. So realistically, I should just be able to kind of peel the skin right off this. Or I could just honestly scoop against the skin and it just comes right out. Yep, that's what we're looking for. So I'm gonna guesstimate we're probably gonna get about 15 ounces out of this shit. Could I weigh it and measure it? Yeah, but like that's yeah, that smells really good, really fresh. Surprisingly fresh. I'll put it that way. Not like, oh my god, I can't believe this smells like pumpkin. It's pretty fucking good. It just smells very bright, vibrant. I'm here for it. Don't really need the skin, so away she goes. The funny thing is with this community, I am pretty sure that the amount of boob havers that want to give them up could balance out the boob wanters. And I think the bottom genital swap would also probably be pretty even. Shit, you should have talked to Shelby earlier, Melfi. She would have given you her fucking breweries. We don't fucking need them Johns. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty damn close to 15 ounces. I feel you, Sylvia. Listen, we do what we can. There are many things I could say, but I'm not gonna say them on stream. I'll tell you that much. Freedom is only for white cis men. Arm yourselves. What? Okay. So this looks like a good bit of pumpkin. I like this. I'm just gonna continue to fork it so it's nice and smooth. Looking for that nice pureed texture. I don't know if it's exactly 15 ounces, but you know what? It's gonna be close enough, and I don't want to have to open an entire pan and then make 6 pounds of it. Yes. Did you know that it is not ready for the Steam Deck? Or, I don't even know if they've confirmed it's gonna work on it. Mario Batali? Okay, so I have what we're gonna say is about 15 ounces. And then I need 3 cups of flour. That's a 1-y. 2. 3 enough. Okay. I also need 1 tablespoon plus 2 teaspoons of pumpkin pie spice. Well, what is that? Well, no, honestly, really anything. I'm gonna make it myself. In my magical cabinet, I have a mortar and pestle. And what we are going to put together is get rosemary, please, not right now. I have some cloves here. If you want to go really crazy, you can like toast this shit. I don't have the time for that. I have some allspice. Do we still have the cinnamon floating around, Bubba? Like the entera? Olive. Hey, do you know where the nutmeg went? Oh, really? We had some for a while. Did we use them all? Oh, you stole my nutmeg. Fuck. You bitch. I love you. Love you, bitch. I never gonna stop loving you, bitch. All right, so it looks like we're gonna be a bit heavy on the allspice and cloves, and no fucking nutmeg. It is what it is. It's quite fine. But I want to make sure this is nice and ground down. Work the sides. No nutmeg. We'll be okay. I don't think I do, to be honest. I'm like pretty damn sure I don't. I'll definitely take a look. Sunday. Oh Christ. Negative Ghost Rider. The pattern is full. That is okay. We will give the cats more water because the cats are hydro homies, and I will check chat in just a second. Here's hoping I have 4 large eggs. Should have 4 eggs. Fucking hope we have 4 eggs. If not, we're fucking going to Substitute City, kids. Okay. Alright, okay. I would generally prefer to use fresh cinnamon, or like cinnamon sticks. I'm not gonna, I don't care enough for you to go and do that, in all honesty. Like, it ain't worth it. A little bit of cinnamon. And I'm gonna take our fresh, well, not fresh ground clove and allspice mixture here. Oh, so do I. So that looks nice and delicious. What else we got going in here? We got some baking soda and salt. 2 teaspoons of baking soda and a bit of salt. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I don't know if Monster Hunter is gay enough to run on Linux. Oh, I forgot. A little bit of ginger. Oh, I found my garam masala that's been hiding up there for ages. Just a little bit of ginger root on this one. Trad, I dropped another thing in the kitchen. Sunday, what are you doing behind the trash can? Baking powder? Fair gay point, true. Baking soda, it is baking soda. Okay. And I need 2 teaspoons. Unforgivable. Ow. 2 teaspoons baking soda. Sorry, my fingers are tired. And then 1.5 teaspoons of salt. Hey Trad, how's the salt shortage, by the way? Or MPT if you're still here. Like, are we still suffering? Why were we put on this planet just to suffer? 1.5. Then I need 4 eggs and 3 cups of fucking sugar. It's alright, diabetes is for everyone. Three cups of sugar, 4 fucking eggs. There's a salt shortage? You'd be surprised, Rianne. You would be surprised. There was a shortage in the fact that Morton's redesigned it, and Diamond, who was like generally the go-to for a lot of people, they got taken over and decided that, hey, since we're like the only people that make this, we can now charge like 4 times the amount for the same thing if we repurpose it as like fancy. So they did. Sugar, where the, oh, that's right. It's like, where the fuck did the sugar go? And I forgot, my dumb ass fucking put it in a vacuum container. So much fucking sugar. Ah! It's all good. You're gonna make your own salt? What? From your butt sweat? Nice, 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 nice. I know I still need to add the orange juice as well. Yes, that is the secret, and that's what honestly really brings this recipe together. Instead of using like water, use fucking orange juice. Because the pumpkin itself has like a kind of a zesty, citrusy kind of note. Sorry, I forgot. Citrusy note. There you go, you fucking lunatics. Citrusy. Orange juice. Juego. No, what would it be? Juga? Juga de naranja? Juego is play or game, I think. Beat until just blended. It's fine. This is all gonna get blended together really well anyway. Half cup of orange juice. Yeah, the orange juice is what really pushes it. Have you ever had, I don't know if you've had any of my muffins, but they're really good. So I'm doing this like a little out of order, but it doesn't matter for this. Like it's all gonna get blended together. But I didn't want to have to bring out like 2 different fucking mixing bowls and shit. So, this is just all gonna get blended together. Honestly, I didn't even feel like busting out the mixer, because then it's like 8 different things that gotta go into the fucking dishwasher. And the other thing is I want to be able to keep an eye on this as it comes together, because I might actually have to add a little bit more orange juice to it, because I don't know if we have exactly 15 ounces of pumpkin, but we're looking pretty solid here, actually. Make sure everybody gets mixed around and introduced. That is a thick batter. That's what I want to see. Smells good and looks good, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, this looks just about right. Tastes right too. Although I will say with this decorative pumpkin, there's a little bit more of a zest to it. So I'm very okay with that. It's like a fresh, greener taste. But those are nicely mixed. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn these motherfuckers into loaves. You feel like making some banana bread? We so the Halloween party that we went to, we brought back like people, you know, there's always leftovers. People were bringing back all sorts of stuff. My wife grabbed 3 bananas so I can make banana bread. To be fair, I do make a very good banana bread. Okay. So, I am going to turn this into 2 banana loaves. Which realistically, it should just be a matter of just cooking for a little bit longer. More pumpkin than fluid? Yeah. Yes, that's right. I always hand this recipe out because it's a good one. And like, yeah, you can listen, there's no shame in using canned pumpkin. Okay, I don't give a shit. It's just this worked out. It's great. But I gotta tell you, just try and get stuff that's actually pumpkin. A lot of the inexpensive stuff is gonna be just like flavored butternut squash. This is pumpkin, just pumpkin, which I think is a good flavor. It really is. Send me banana bread. I should have it pinned in the Discord. If not, I will. I use a recipe that I think it's literally just called moist banana bread. Do you have a second to help me pour? You know, like, okay. I just didn't want to interrupt. Could you? There is also another loaf pan in the cart. Sorry, words were very difficult. We're joined by my wife.
There's none loaf pans.
There should be bottom rack. Really? Oh, I already pulled it out.
Pans?
I pulled it out because I'm a dingling. Okay. Okay, just pick it up. And then pour me.
Oh, I'm pouring this.
No. Spin it, because there's a pour spout on this side. There you go. Okay. Do you want to swap?
No, I'm already here.
Okay. So we're gonna aim for about 2/3 full. This is okay. You're doing terrific. You're doing terrific, sweetie. Great job. Oh, keep her going. As it turns out, this might just be one loaf. Keep going. That should be good. So just hang there and let it drip. Do you want just 2 loaves? Okay, let's do loaves. I'm too lazy for muffins. And to be honest, it's gonna like be the same damn shit. Yeah, fill me up. Yeah, like that. Just like that. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's my fault. No one else is allowed to say that goddamn word. Yeah. Oh, there it is. There you go. Toss a little bit more in that bad boy. Does this mean I get to call you mommy? But I've been a very good boy, mommy. I hope this is so fucking awkward for you. That's where you're wrong. The price is wrong, Bob. Yes, it was used for literally scooping cooked pumpkin. I mean, to be honest, I don't know if that cucumber is gonna do it. Like, I'm not like hoot boot. I'm not a size queen, but like. Yeah, it looks like it's pretty damn good. So, here we go, kids. We got 2 loaves instead of muffins this year. To be honest, this is much easier because I don't have the space for fucking 36 muffins. Okay, I do have the space for 2 loaves. So the recipe says like 25 to 30 minutes. My guess would be probably 35 to 40. You just want to make sure like the easiest way to like check with this shit is stick a toothpick in, and if it comes out with nothing attached to it, it's great. Okay, so we got 1 loaf in, we got 2 loaf in, and I'll probably check on these in about 30 minutes. And that's it. Rianne did, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm okay with it. Everyone was too distracted by how delicious these pumpkin muffins are. Okay, what time we got? It is 9:40. So let's give ourselves 20 minutes and then we'll get some golfing. So if anyone can ping in the Discord for multiplayer, now's a great time to do it. I don't think we'll have everything done, but shoot for like 30 minutes. This way we can hang for a little bit. You did what? Nothing. Banana bread? Yeah, I make really good banana bread. Let me see if I can find my recipe. Then one of you can track it down. Yep, this is the one. That is, I pretty much follow that one to the T, and it's pretty nice. So, any questions, concerns, quandaries about the cooking stream tonight? Going back to this Aritsugu knife, by the way, kids, one of the things you do have to do with this, because this is a traditional Japanese knife, is it is a raw carbon steel knife, hybrid. So, the way it's forged is, it's normal steel, like straight up normal fucking steel, except on the cutting edge. The cutting edge is raw carbon, which means that you have to oil it. And right now, it is actually due for an oiling because it's starting to get, actually I'll show this off before we start so you can see it. I don't know how good the camera's gonna pick it up, but if you notice, you have like a nice shiny, and then this kind of brown darkened kind of deal. That is the raw carbon. It will oxidize with any sort of moisture, so you definitely want to hit it with a little bit of oil. Keep it nice. That's probably way too much fucking oil, but that's okay. Fold this paper towel up. Put the oil, we'll keep it nice and sealed. You don't want any tarnish or rust on it, but that should seal it up nice and smoothly. The other one, while I have it out as well, is that big cleaver I used. That was a gift from Shelby from many years ago. Where is that big boy? Not there. Ah, here it is. This is just raw carbon. So we're gonna give this a quick clean and scrub as well. A bit of oil. Yes, this was from Almazan's kitchen. And to be honest, this thing has been great for ribs, potatoes, like anything that's a little bit denser that you want to cut, or you would honestly use a cleaver for. Great knife for that. Ooh, a couple of dribbles there, perfect. Let this roll around. Ooh, headband? Nice. Looks comfy as hell, though. Sunday, sleepy Sunday. Hey, YouTube sucks. I just want you all to know that. There we go. Nice and clean, shiny. That's what we want to see. But those are the raw carbon knives taken care of. U2, like the shitty fucking band with Bono. That dude's ass. But like not even the good kind of ass that you can eat. More like the it smells like and tastes like ass. Excellent. Oh, also, when you're using knife oil, like you need to clean your knives, just use fucking knife oil because it's food grade. Like if you eat it, like it gets in your food or mouth, it's not a big deal. Like don't clean your shit with WD-40, please. All right, do you want me to portion out some curry for you? No, you want me to put it away? Followed it. What if it needs to move? If it goes in your mouth or body, it's not WD-40. WD-40 is not for internal use. I don't know how many times I have to fucking say this. Huh? Oh, just some thick curry. Fucking good though. All right, so we have some nice Japanese curry. That'll honestly feed both of us. That one can chill in there. I'll leave a little bit out for Shelby. And I definitely want to package up the rice as well. I am leaving you a nice little clump here. That's what bleach is for. Yeah, bleach that butt. Hello, Chrissy. Okay. I'm just thinking about how I want to store up the rice. I will leave a little bit for my wife, Al. But I definitely want to put some away in the fridge so I can make some fried rice later this week. And if you don't know, you don't make fried rice directly with fresh rice. I promise you, it'll be okay, but it's just better with leftover rice. You want it to at least chill out for a day in the fridge, and honestly, you want to let it dry out a little bit. My pro tip is if you you desperately need to make fried rice and you can't wait, take your rice, put it out on, just spread a thin layer on a baking sheet and let it sit out for a little bit, or toss it in the fridge. That'll dry it out. The reason you want it that way is because when you add your eggs and your soy sauce and your mirin and all the good delicious stuff, the rice will have dried out a bit, so it'll break up more in terms of individual grains, and it will be much better because everything will have a chance to incorporate better and individually coat every single grain of rice. Exactly, Stamron. I don't know if I said hello to you, but hey, hello. One container. This is a nice size container of rice that I can use to make some pretty nice fried rice later this week. Probably Monday. I'll be honest, it'll be Monday. You said you're not hungry yet? Huh? Okay. Well, I made some of the curry that I have. But yeah, we are out of our usual simmer sauce. All right, this can go back up. All right. Oh. You went on an adventure today? Did you finally get your butthole bleached? I am so proud of you. I need water. I tell you, I am a tired boy. Ugh. Oh, gosh, that was really good. Okay, I'm gonna start putting away some of this spam-a-lam. That will make its way into the fried rice later. Well, tomorrow. I'll just cube it up, to be honest, and then you won't really taste that it's spam, but it will, however, be quite delicious. Pork fried rice, baby. Yeah, if you crisp spam up, to be honest, it tastes like a little bit saltier bacon. I guess while I wait too, I can make some iced tea because we have none of that. I can also showcase the fucking lamest thing I own. And by lamest, I mean it's also pretty cool. I can do that for you though. Shelby has informed me that I have committed a fucking egregious error with my ways. Alexa, set kettle to boil. 212 degrees Fahrenheit. Alexa, set kettle to 212 degrees. That's right. I just set my tea kettle without having to touch it. This is a rice mold. And I hope this works. Yeah, probably. You wanted thick curry? I got you. All right, it doesn't have the butt, but it is definitely duck-shaped, Bubba. Here you go, everybody. It's a curry duck. Fork, spoon. Probably fork. I probably could have used a bit more water in that, but I've never really made it in this quantity before. Hi, Sunday. The bean harvest is coming in. Ooh, stretchy Pete's. Oh, that's a treat for everybody. Oof. Ankles aren't designed to bend that way. All right, and we'll get this tea going and I'll check the bread when the timer goes off. With the mistake today. That is so true and you don't even know it. How did it go though? I assume it wasn't terrible. Sunday. The thought is mainly food. God damn. Ice maker's tired. This also means the cats get ice cream. Aw, dude, that sucks. Yeah, there you go. I hope you all clipped the delicious, delicious bean harvest. How is it, Bubba? Yeah, was it what you wanted, or did you want it a little bit soupier? Okay, good. I'm glad. Like I said, it's a little bit thicker than I would normally do it, but like at the same time, it's still really good. It is very Japanese curry, that is for certain. Also, I've gotten tired of using tea bags for this shit because it's very fucking wasteful. So we using fucking cheesecloth. But that should be enough tea to make some very nice iced tea. We'll let that kind of do its thang-a-lang. Nice. Yeah, I'm glad it worked out for you, to be honest. The big thing with like trailering shit and just towing in general is unless it's a vehicle that's designed for it, like a van or a truck, as long as you have a manual transmission, 90% of the time, you'll be fine. Because the big thing is automatics, generally for the most part, don't like correct for the fact that you have extra weight or you're gonna wanna have more control over shit. Anyway, I love that my kettle does all the things I need. And we'll just let this sit and do its damn thing. Let that chill for a bit, and what do we got? 7 minutes? Yeah, I could probably let this do like 10 minutes, and we'll be good to go. Also, there's such a difference between like fucking dried ground pre-bagged tea and like fucking actual tea. Holy shit. Cool. So, that's it. Like, I'm pretty much prepped for the week now. We got tea, we got curry, we got rice, we got like, we're like ready to fucking go. It's great. Was that outside or on TV? Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. What are you doing, young lady? What are you doing, my little bean? Yeah, Reliant in chat is a huge Brandon Sanderson fan. Yeah. Do you want me to thin it out a little bit for you or no? I am glad it came out really well.
Sunday, my business.
She is very nosy. Harvey, what are you doing out there? I wish I could show you all Harvey. She's also a fucking sweetheart. A goober, but a sweetheart. Yeah. All right. So yeah, we is almost done. I am a little bit behind where I wanted to be, but at the same time, we are definitely ahead of schedule. We PD'd, we ate, we cleaned. I have basically made food for the week. I'm gonna tell you, this pumpkin loaf is nowhere near done. So I think we're just gonna, I think we're just gonna kind of start breaking down and wrapping up, kids. But yeah, I guess now is the time if y'all have any questions about the cooking stream. Hey, November's cooking stream. Now is the time. Start voting. Start dogpiling. Dropfig, you handed out 5 gift subs earlier. Enjoy your extra fucking 5 votes, buddy. If we do it right and plan it, I could do a bread making stream. Make some more pretzel bread for everybody. I'm gonna start getting this cleaned up. And the dishwasher loaded up. Oh, God bless having a dishwasher. Ooh. Yeah, no, I have gotten considerably good at making bread, and I think that what I honestly needed was just patience. Patience and a good understanding of yeast. Beyond, like, infections. Alright, let me grab the rest. Do you want any more rice, or do you want me to put that away? Okay. Please don't throw it. It's a hole. I will put it away though. All right, let's start getting cleaned up. I'm just gonna try my best to keep an eye on the bread as we get putting away here, because I definitely don't want to like wander away and then it's burned, but I also don't want to just make my wife deal with it. What the fuck? What happened? What? Oh, you lost your vape? Oh. Definitely tell I'm getting tired. I had a lid for this. I brought it with me, and then it's no longer here. Maybe I didn't grab a lid. I don't think I grabbed a lid. All right, so small portion of rice. All right, start putting this shit away, get cleaned up. But yeah, good job, everybody. Definitely appreciate y'all hanging out and enjoying yourselves and asking questions, and I guess what passes as behaving these days. Alright, executive decision time. This pan's not gonna be sitting here. This is just gonna get scrubbed right out. Rice is fine soaking because that'll just come fucking loose, which is nice. I don't want to let this curry and sauce kind of soak into the coating of this pan, because then everything will look and taste kind of brown golden curry. So, very nice, very nice. Yes, Sunday. You passed in behaving? No. But your partner's here. They can, I don't know. I'm not going to endorse nor condone anything that goes on in this damn stream. Reprobates. Sunday, would you get out of the Tupperware drawer? You are not, well, I guess you are food storage. I guess. Yeah, what are you doing? What are you doing, you bug-eyed alien fuck? You have the dopiest face sometimes. You go from intimidating predator to just completely mono brain cell goofball. Oh. Look at my belly. Oh, the belly. Yes. No, I'm sorry. Oh, what? Pawsy? You giving me boops? What are these cold pawsies? Who got these cold pawsies? Goober status indeed. Alright, let's get these at least chopped up veggies into a container, and then I guess I will wrap the rest of this carrot and cucumber. My tummy can also tell I ate a lot of rice. Actually, here you go, vacuum seal this shit. These are one of our reusable bags that are designed for a hand pump, but good enough. Keep those in there. I've used all the carrots. I still have like a fucking whole thing of celery I gotta come up with a use for within the next day or two. But that was easy. I'm just honestly curious how long it's going to take for this bread to do its thing. It was still looking very pale, but we've got a head forming now, so that means there really shouldn't be much left to it. I'm also assuming Larry will yell at me when the correct amount of time has elapsed, but yeah, we're getting pretty close. Okay. Do 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 do. at least gonna get the sharp boys put away here and cleaned up, because I don't like leaving knives out, period. It's just one of the things I don't like, unless it's like the shitty fucking beater knife. I'm cutting shit and I don't care what happens to this. Okay, cool. So I think we are pretty much done here, kiddos. Let's start breaking it up and breaking it down. This I'm gonna give another 5 minutes. So this should be done by the time we are done. I will give you all the kind of view of it while I get it broken down. But yeah, we're getting there. It's real close, but it needs a few more minutes. Excellent. So I'm gonna meet you all upstairs. We'll sign off and then we'll get ready for community night. Ugh. All right, friendos, great job. To give you the usual rundown, there is the Discord and YouTube. Join us for video games. Get your cooking votes in. And catch up on what you've missed. There is Shelby's website and Etsy. Definitely check out her crafts and arts. She is tremendous. And if you want to support the stream, extra cooking votes and some shiny cardboard of my stupid ass, check out the Throne wish list. But good job. Streams like this would not be possible without your support, and I appreciate the hell out of you. Let's start breaking down and get ready for golf. Alrighty, kids.